thinking about the film scene I've been working on, and I just realized it's all about me and my observations about what is happening in the pollinator garden. But what about the creatures who live in the garden and their observations and thoughts? Oh, hello, scholars. I'm Media Literacy Maddie. Maybe I should include what these creatures are wondering about as well. When I do this, I'm considering a different perspective or point of view. This means a different opinion or way of saying something compared to someone else. I already have the camera shots that I need with the bee flying around the flowers. Maybe I should write the script as if I was inside the bee's head. Maybe I will write something like, "My legs or pollen baskets feel so heavy now that they are full of pollen." Let's find Miss Kara. She's watching a film about the March on Washington, while also learning about point of view in film. Scholars, it's so good to see you. I've been viewing the documentary film Detroit's Walk to Freedom to the March on Washington, 60 Years of Civil Rights Legacy. This film was produced by One Detroit for Detroit PBS. As I watched this documentary film, I wondered about what different people who were spectators and not interviewed for the film were thinking as they watched the participants march down Woodward Avenue in downtown Detroit. We already know that people who marched in the parade felt proud, but what did others think?
Well, she has to see this in action. And she also gets to see mom at work in a number of ways. She also needs to see mom marching down, and she needs to get the opportunity so that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, she'll be able to say she participated in the march as one of the first steps toward her own fight for freedom for all of us.
Do you have a piece of paper and a pencil handy? If not, keep track of your thoughts to the question I'm about to ask. Write down what you think Charity and her daughter are thinking as they are walking in the March for Freedom. What was their point of view? I wrote that they were feeling excited. What did you write or think? This appears to be a police officer. They weren't interviewed for the documentary, however, they were at the march. Based on their job or even from the location of where they're watching, what do you think is their point of view about the march in downtown Detroit? Now think or write some more with me. What do you suppose this police officer is thinking? What is their point of view? I wrote, the officer is happy because the march is peaceful. Here is another participant in the march. They weren't interviewed either, but I wonder what they're thinking. They are looking around and waving to someone. Does the participant know the person they are waving to, or are they just being friendly? We're going to think or write one more time. What do you think this person's point of view is about the march? I wrote, they are proud to have the march happening in their city. It's important for media makers to take the time to find out different points of view, especially when they create projects like documentary films. This helps viewers understand the whole story and not just one side or perspective. It also helps the viewers look at different opinions while learning new things. In documentary films, showing different points of view makes the film more fair, accurate, and truthful. It also helps the audience understand the topic better. The next time you do research for a school project, whose points of view will you include to make sure you're telling the whole story about your topic?
Thank you for joining us. If you want more fun ways to practice literacy skills, don't forget to subscribe to the Michigan Learning Channel. And be sure to check the description below for links to activity guides, resources, and more.